Coffee is a big part of a lot of people's lives. Some people go through a brew morning with sipping black espresso shots while having afternoon chat with some latte has become a lifestyle for socializing. However, sometimes it comes down to one question. Do people actually love coffee for its rich flavor or because they need the caffeine kick? For people who love the taste of coffee but still want to maintain their healthy sleeping schedule, decaffeinated coffee is the answer. Decaffeinated coffee might not be 100% caffeine-free, but it sure does cut down the caffeine level up to 95%. The decaffeination process is usually done by big industries and then shipped to coffee shop for you to order from your baristas. The people who are responsible to design, execute, and supervise the whole process are chemical engineers. In chemical engineering, we will learn about every aspect of the process, the chemical reaction involved, how to improve, how to innovate, and even more how to produce better yields. And now we are going to learn about the decaffeination method. Actually, there are two ways to reduce the caffeine in coffee, which comes down to whether we use solvent or not. The non-solvent method can be done with the Swiss water or carbon dioxide method. But now, we're going to learn about the method that uses solvent. So, how to decaffeinate coffee? The process of reducing the caffeine content began much earlier before the actual brewing. First of all, the green coffee beans were steamed at 230 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. The steaming will produce 16 to 18% of water content, so the coffee cell structure will soften and are easier to open. And then, the coffee beans went through a pre-wetting process at 65 degrees Celsius to increase the water content even more up to 42%. This process will make the extraction process even easier. And then, the coffee beans are soaked in the methylene chloride for 10 hours long. Methylene chloride is usually used for solvent. However, it is considered similar to natural solvent. The caffeine inside the coffee beans will be diluted into the solvent and they will be carried away along with the solvent extraction. After that, the methylene chloride is extracted from the coffee beans by steaming them again for 8 to 12 hours. Methylene chloride is very volatile, which means it has a low boiling point. The heat from the steel will vaporize the solvent, so there are no residues left. And finally, we have coffee beans with low caffeine content that are ready to roast before brewing. After we learned about the steps to extract caffeine from coffee beans, we should also be aware of every advantages and disadvantages. First, of course, you can cut down on caffeine. Consuming too much caffeine can actually cause dizziness, vomiting, or even heart palpitations and cardiac arrest. Other than that, the decaffeination process using methylene chloride is relatively safe because the solvent is very volatile and will very unlikely end up in your glass. On the other hand, decaffeinated coffee usually doesn't taste as good as the regular one. Every steaming process will dilute the flavors as well as the caffeine because of its exposure to heat and water. Using different methods may produce different ratio of caffeine reduced to flavor maintained. Decaffeinated coffee is also more difficult to roast because the coffee beans are already brown and it's hard to know the optimum time. All in all, while decaf coffee still has its ups and downs, it's the best choice you can have to drink coffee without feeling like your heart would jump out of your chest. Researchers and chemical engineers will still be looking for the best method to reduce the caffeine content in your coffee without losing its flavors.